Thailand is one of the most popular tourist destinations worldwide. For most travelers, the start of the journey to the land of smiles more often starts and ends at an airport often mispronounced, Bangkok's Suvarnabhumi Airport. While often mispronounced,
Suvarnabhumi,
it's one of the more newer airports compared to its counterparts in the region, though its history is long and eventful. Built on land that was once a wetland inhabited by cobras outside the city center of Bangkok, Suvarnabhumi Airport has experienced long delays in the construction and development of the project, along with problems early on, among them being some of the most bizarre situations in aviation history. So in this video, we'll highlight the history of Suvarnabhumi Airport from a cobra-infested wetland to become the modern air hub of both the city of Bangkok and the Kingdom of Thailand. Like some of the major Asian cities, Bangkok in its way has its own dual airport system. The first of the two airports is Don Mueang Airport, which until the opening of Suvarnabhumi in 2006 was the main international air hub for the city. Today, Don Mueang Airport, the oldest airport in all of Asia, is the main hub for budget airlines serving Bangkok. It's also the first of the two Bangkok area hubs that I have done a history video on, which I'll be linking in the description below. And now with Suvarnabhumi, which while it opened in 2006, the story of the 21st century Bangkok air hub goes back to the 1960s and 70s. As mentioned before the opening of Suvarnabhumi Airport, Don Mueang Airport was once known as Bangkok International Airport, serving commercial flights since 1924. Then, following World War II, in the 1960s and 70s, the Thai government recognized the limitations of Don Mueang Airport, which because of its location in an urban area and the use by the military, an attempt to expand Don Mueang Airport would be difficult, so the plans for a second and future air hub for Bangkok was started. The location for this new air hub would be identified 30 kilometers east of the city of Bangkok in an area in Samut Prakan province named Nong Nu Hao, which in Thai translates to a wetland with cobras. True to its name, it was a wetland inhabited by cobras, though over decades it would change, as the Thai government acquired 3,200 hectares of land in the area in 1973 for the new airport. However, fate would have other plans, as a student protest that led to the overthrow of the government at the time would result in the project being shelved for decades. So Don Mueang Airport would continue to operate as the main international air hub for Bangkok until the 2000s. The project for the new Bangkok area air hub would not be revived until the 1990s, when it was clearly obvious that Don Mueang Airport was already operating close to its capacity. In 1996, with the help of the Japanese government, the second Bangkok International Airport Company was established, and the Thai government planned for the airport to be completed by 2000. The first order of business was to drain the swamp area, which was still inhabited by cobras. However, the project would again face several delays, starting with a major event in 1997, the Asian financial crisis. The Asian financial crisis of the late 1990s would then be followed by more political unrest in Thailand, further delaying the project's start until 2002. While seeking to complete the project by 2005, the company for the new second airport of Bangkok would encounter more problems and challenges. Among them was the need for more time for the site development and ground improvement work of the wetland. along with added construction time needed for the passenger terminal building, which would require the use of large amounts of glass and steel frames. As a result, the airport project was criticized for being over budget, with allegations of corruption and flawed construction work. Leading up to 2005, the initial company leading the project, which had since been renamed the New Bangkok International Airport Company, was dissolved and the functions went to Airports of Thailand. After being marred with problems and delays, it seemed though things would go smoothly for the airport opening as test flights were operated. And then the airport opening would be delayed even further in one of the more bizarre stories in aviation history. Apparently the airport was haunted. Haunted of the supernatural kind. Airport security, construction workers, and staff reported unexplained sightings and sounds within the new airport premises. Among the stories of hauntings at the now Suvarnabhumi Airport comes from the airport squadron leader at the time, recounting a story of hearing footsteps and traditional music playing around the airport during the night hours, with no source found. And then there were reported sightings of an elderly old man who goes by the name of Pu Ming. Along with the sightings, there were also various reports of possessions among airport staff of the spirit of this elderly man. More would be learned about the location of the Suvarnabhumi Airport project, all because of a young luggage operator was possessed by the said spirit. According to the story, the spirit of the elderly Pu Ming, through the young man, revealed he was the guardian of the area where the airport was located, which happened to be a former cemetery. I'm not going to go over all of these stories, but it sure does make for a Halloween special. And in a country with a very strong faith, you really can't blame the workers for being scared or not willing to work at the premises. As a result of the hauntings, the Thai government took it to themselves to call in spiritual help from Buddhist monks, whom, over several weeks and months, would perform exorcisms and rites, including a prayer event at the airport attended by around 99 Thai Buddhist monks. According to the reports, the hauntings would eventually be ended, and work would resume for the completion of the project now set another year back to 2006. After decades of problems and delays, Bangkok officially opened its new air hub, now renamed as Suvarnabhumi or Golden Land in Sanskrit, on September 28, 2006. Taking on the mantle of the new international air hub for Bangkok, Suvarnabhumi would take Don Mueang Airport's BKK airport code. Covering an area of 3,240 hectares, the initial Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Airport featured 2 parallel runways and a 563,000 square meter passenger terminal, which upon its opening was one of the largest buildings in terms of overall floor space area at the time. Capable of accommodating around 40 million passengers annually, Suvarnabhumi also had the tallest control tower in Asia, and there was room for future expansion. Having been built on wetlands and with the risk of flooding during monsoon season, Suvarnabhumi Airport also features a system of ponds and a drainage system built around a 24-kilometer circumference around the airport. Finally, after decades, Suvarnabhumi Airport was a new place to welcome visitors from near and far to Thailand. Though it didn't take long for a new set of problems to plague the new airport. Within the weeks and months of the opening of Suvarnabhumi Airport, the airport would experience passengers dealing with delayed and lost luggages, along with damages on the taxiways and runways and the boarding bridges, and numbers of flight delays. While some flights were diverted to Utapao Airport, repair work had to be done at Suvarnabhumi, leading to the reopening of Don Mueang Airport for some limited flights, a separation that continues to this day. Like many airports who experienced problems after their opening, Suvarnabhumi Airport would get over those problems and its passenger traffic would soon continue to grow. After a decade in 2016, Suvarnabhumi Airport served 45 million passengers, well over its design capacity. To address this ongoing problem of overcapacity and in anticipation of the immediate future growth, a new satellite terminal, a midfield concourse, SAT-1, was opened in 2023, and the following year, a third runway was opened, increasing the airport's ability to handle the number of flights per hour from 68 to 94. Today, if you're traveling to Thailand, specifically to Bangkok, on an international flight, very likely you'll be landing and departing at Bangkok's Suvarnabhumi Airport. This is home to the Bangkok operations of Thai Airways, the national airline of Thailand, and most foreign airlines. Meanwhile, the other Bangkok area hub, Don Mueang Airport, primarily serves budget airlines including Thai Air Asia and its long-haul arm Thai Air Asia X. Though it's very common to find budget airline flights to and from Suvarnabhumi. After exceeding its design capacity in 2016, Suvarnabhumi now serves over 60 million passengers annually, around half of the entire passenger air traffic in Thailand, of which the airport serves a majority, 48.4 million international air passengers to and from Thailand. While serving as the main international gateway to and from Bangkok, Suvarnabhumi does have some domestic flights serving 11.5 million passengers annually, though this pales in comparison to Don Mueang's 17 million. Looking towards the future, the Thai government and Airports of Thailand are planning to increase the capacity of the airport to 80 million passengers by 2031. This will be done with investments of over 159 billion Thai baht, which will include a new south passenger terminal and a fourth runway, which will be completed by 2031. Bidding for these projects are expected to start by early 2027. The development of Suvarnabhumi Airport, from what was once a cobra-infested swampland to being the modern international gateway to Bangkok and Thailand, covered a span of over 3 decades. While it did have its own unique set of challenges, to be fair, some of the reasons for the delays for the construction and the problems it faced after opening are not unique. Though now the challenges of opening the airport seem behind it, and it is now a key part of Thailand's tourism industry and one of the most busiest and important air hubs of Southeast Asia. For the future, the operator of the Suvarnabhumi Airport and the Thai government are planning to expand the air hub to better position Suvarnabhumi, the country of Thailand, and the city of Bangkok to be a bigger player in aviation in Southeast Asia. Have you experienced flying to or from Bangkok's Suvarnabhumi Airport? If so, I definitely would love to hear your experiences in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on the future of Suvarnabhumi Airport, Bangkok, and the tourism and travel industry of Thailand. I definitely hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. This has been Flights in Asia. Thank you for watching and have a great day.